In sometime 2010, I went to a garden with my friends to catch fun, and all of a sudden, there was pandemonium in the place, in the garden, and police came in and started raiding people, which I happened to be one of the victims that they raided.
We were in a room celebrating a birthday party of my friend on Sunday, which all of a sudden there was a noise from outside. I and my friend, we rush outside to see what is happening. After some minutes, we were hearing, it's like this is the guy. He wore this kind of clothes. Don't you see? They start rushing me and my friend run inside room. And I can't withstand it, and I started fighting them. Why are you hitting me with weapons? What's happening? They say, shut up, you're a thief, you're an armed robber.
I was attached with my boss. So on the 14th of February 2011, around that time, 12:30 a.m. So thief now climbed the fence, now jumped into his compound. While we captured the thief, I was there with the two soldiers. So we captured the thief. So the thief now removed knife to choke one of my soldiers. So from there now, we corrected the knife, and then we beat the thief. Along the line, the thief died.
Before I realized, police people came. They took me to police station there. I was like, before I entered the car, where is my phone? Nobody responded. So I found myself in the cell there. After much more, they bring me out. They were asking me to write statement. I said, I can't write statement of what I didn't know about.
Later in the night, police now came on patrol, and then they discovered that there is somebody in the gutter. Reaching there, they discovered that it's a dead body. They began to arrest some people. From there, when they arrested some of the security people, they now said they are not the person. The thief went and stayed in soldier's compound. Soldier killed him.
And we were charged for culpable homicide for the case I know nothing about. After spending 4 months in police detention, we were taken to court, and from there we were remanded in prison, Kuje prison.
Reaching Kuje prison, where I see so many things, I never experienced something like a ganza. That is food, which they brought and sent a ganza. So, and then from prison, you meet different kind of people. And then prison, if you want to be an armed robber, yes, you will get it in prison.
Churches and NGOs have been coming to give us hope, sharing the word of God with us. I pick a courage that will never die.
iRestore is a vision. iRestore is life. iRestore restores the destinies of people that are destitute of the society, people that have lost hopes, or that they feel their hopes are lost. We restore them, rehabilitate them, reintegrate them back to the original purpose of God's design for their lives. One of the tools we use for reformation is education. We picked up 31 inmates that have WAEC results of prerequisites of the National Open University requirements to go to school. We're in Kuje prison, we're in Kirikiri, we're in Anambra State, and now we're in Enugu too.
Thank God, I also came and tendered an education request to us, which I was highly glad about it. because few weeks before they came, I lost my dad. I couldn't believe it when I heard the news because he had been the one fighting for my case, fighting for my release. And for me to hear about his demise, it was not easy for me.
When they came, they now say everybody who has certificate and then get up to 5 credit should give his name. So I also give my name. And then the letter came again and then said they're going to offer admission to us in National Open University. So then give us admission. So I was one among the first people given the admission in National Open University.
In the course of this, Christ Embassy Abuja helped us to put together one of the best e-learning centers in Nigeria, which is at Kuje Prison. And we only did not do e-learning center. There were times we did not have enough course materials for the inmates. We downloaded, printed, and gave to them to prepare for their examinations.
They make sure we have enough study materials in order to guide us, for us to read and to understand what is inside against whenever questions have been given to us. We start from level 100 to the extent I found myself in 300 level before I got my freedom.
Formerly, the system of the prison, especially when some NGO, other NGO brought into the prison, always an ugly situation because those items usually pass through the welfare of the prison, and before it will get to the inmates, most of the things must have got missing.
iRestore, whatever they bring for inmate, then took it directly to them and then share it in their present. So warder cannot have any hand on it. So many people enjoyed it.
I myself, the package I received from the iRestore was toiletries, many things like that.
You know, it was really big and heavy because the toiletries, the soap and toothpaste that we got, we used them for a while.
The reintegration program that we started in 2014, we had a place at Orozo, Abuja, where we have what we call an aftercare home. When they finish from Kuje, their jail terms, or they are on bail, they come there for a period of a month, 3 months, 6 months, as the case may be. It's a halfway home for them, where we do proper reintegration, rehabilitation first, and reintegration program.
In fact, for iRestore to impact education in my life was, in fact, it's really a great thing because right now, the way I'm looking at life previously is different now. My thinking about life is different. The way I look at people right now, at least, I will have the mind to help people if I'm opportune to do so.
Actually, the life has been changed. Before, sometimes when you ask me, what qualification are you? Sometimes I feel ashamed of saying I'm honorable. But now, I boldly say I'm an undergraduate. By the grace of God, from now to next month, I will become a graduate.
The iRestore have impacted me positively, that I become who I am today. Presently, I'm just counting some days to become a graduate, that very soon I will have my BSc at hand. iRestore have helped me, and there's need for me also to help another person.